this video, let's talk about Karl Marx as a revolutionary. Karl Marx was writing his ideas during 1840s and 1850s, during a time when society was changing a lot. People were moving from farming to working in factories. The working conditions in these factories were terrible. Workers had to work long hours in dangerous places and their living standards were not improving. Marx saw this as another example of exploitation. The workers, whom he called the proletariat, were being exploited by the capital owners, whom he called the bourgeoisie. Marx believed that this exploitation was getting worse. The gap between the rich and the poor was growing. There were very few rich people and many poor people. Marx thought that this situation could not last forever. He believed that the workers would eventually rise up and overthrow the bourgeoisie. He said that capitalism was digging its own grave because it was creating the conditions for its own destruction. In the past, social classes were not so unequal. But now, the proletariat made up most of the population, while the bourgeoisie were just a small group. Marx thought that when the workers overthrew the bourgeoisie, there would be no more classes. Everyone would be a worker, and there would be no more class conflict. With only one class, there would be no more exploitation or social tension. The workers would run society, but they wouldn't dominate anyone because everyone would be equal. The tools and resources needed for production would be owned by everyone in the community. This idea is called communism. There might be a short period where the government would own everything, which is called socialism, but the goal is to have communal ownership.